Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's game between Chorley and Oxford City. My name is Pete Tscherewik. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 3-4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, good to go this afternoon for the game against Oxford City. Big game. Ewan back at home. It feels like an absolute eternity. And these lads listening in won't have had to travel to South Shields twice and have two defeats in a row. We did, and we we got through it, the other end of it, and hopefully back to winning ways this afternoon.
Well, you'd expect a reaction probably from two tough defeats. You'd also expect Charlie to have a bit more of the ball today as well. I think, obviously, at home, you'd assume that we have the advantage, and I expect to return to winning ways today.
It's one of those things. Looking at Andy Priest's team today, he hasn't really shuffled the pack very much. He's brought one change in Luke Summerfield comes in to replace Joe Nolan from the start, and then Taylor O'Kane, of course, new signing on loan from AFC Fylde, makes the bench. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Grand Soul Victory Park Stadium for today's game between Chorley FC and Oxford City. My name is Pete Tscherewik, joined alongside Ewan Murray for this one. Ewan, we just said there to begin the broadcast, it's important for Chorley to get back to winning ways this afternoon. How are they going to go about it?
I think they'll start the game on the front foot. I think we can't ignore the impressive home form that Charlie have had over the past year. I think they'll start on the front foot and should look to exploit what has been quite a leaky defence.
When you take a look
from
at
Oxford so far.
Oxford City's away record, it's really poor, and Chorley's home record is as good as any, unbeaten in 19 in the league, haven't lost since November last year, touch wood, against Curzon Ashton. So I think very much Andy Priest will be wanting to continue that. Good afternoon to Alan Boardman, the now proud sponsors for Alan and Jenny Boardman, for Luke Summerfield from southern Spain. Hope you're having a good afternoon, and sun is shining here in Chorley, and hopefully, Alan, we can deliver a good result for you. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to be back here on home soil this afternoon. We're not in very much as we were against Macclesfield, when it was absolutely chucking it down. It's far greater in terms of conditions to play on. The pitch itself maybe leaves a little bit to be desired. Could do with a bit more water in actual fact. But hopefully, it can't get any worse than what it did in the game here against Oxford last season. A goalless draw on a Tuesday night in the dark, freezing cold conditions. We'll be hoping for goals this afternoon, hoping for more action, and let's see how we get on.
Oh yeah, the goal scoring form from the Magpies at home, in particular this season, has been excellent. So it'd be quite a surprise if we were to struggle to at least nick one here today.
Only moments away from kick-off as the mascots have the photos taken, and both teams gearing themselves up ready for action. We've got James with us in the press box as well. You're in to join us soon, so I'm sure we'll get a bit of insight from the pair of those. James under pressure, his first home game for the Magpies, covering it, the match report this afternoon. So James, no pressure from me. Ewan, I think you've broken your curse of being banned, so let's see if James can break his as well. Referee for this afternoon's game is Mr. Jack Churchill. He's assisted by Alexander Bealey, Adam Watson, and the fourth official today is Mr. Thomas Harlan. So players to look out for Oxford Ewan. One name that stands out for me is DJ Campton Sturridge. He is the cousin of former Premier League footballer Daniel Sturridge. Also the likes of Josh Ashby and Josh Parker. Those players have experience of playing in this division last season, and I think Ewan, probably fair to say Oxford are going to just try and make it difficult this afternoon for the Magpies.
Yeah, I can see it maybe panning out as the way that Oxford plays sort of to how Leamington was away from home. Maybe just try and make it as difficult as possible, keep the ball in the air, not allow Charlie to get into a rhythm. However, as I've been alluding to, this home advantage here at Victory Park does carry Charlie through quite a few games.
19 home games unbeaten in the league, and hopefully make it 20 today, as Oxford are going to get us underway here. Just a moment. Referee Jack Churchill blows his whistle, and we're off and running straight back to goalkeeper Sam Lewis, who lumps the ball long over towards Number 3, a new test on our hands this afternoon. Ewan is looking at players' shirt numbers because there are no names on the backs of the Oxford City shirts. So we'll eyes and ears peeled for that. We'll do our best to keep you posted on the opposition in case there are any Oxford City fans listening in this afternoon. I can probably see about 10 or 15 of them with us as Craig Hewitt driving on, puts the ball through the legs of the number 18, George Burrows, but can't profit, although Oxford struggling to clear the lines here early on. Burrows eventually clears his lines, and Ewan Chorley in the perfect place early doors to try and mount an early attack on the Oxford goal.
Yeah, Oxford, they're looking a bit shaky there, trying to clear the line. Opportunity here for Blakeman to get the ball in the box early from a long throw.
Blakeman, long throw. I think we all know what's coming here. The referee, Jack Churchill, just having a quick momentary pause as I look at Luke Summerfield. I think everything's okay. He's just gone off the... Oh, he's throwing something off. And here comes Blakeman with the long throw. Minute and a half on the clock. Over towards Ellis, flick the cross and dangerously put in. Ellis is going to get a second bite of the cherry. Goes back to Blakeman, who'll try and deliver first time. It looked like it came off a hand, but play continues. Summerfield now, his first touch. Good ball over into the hands of Lewis, and he'll be grateful he can grab hold of that one early doors.
I think it was a cushion header by his centre back there in Darnell Johnson. Mark Ellison's gone down. Seems to have been a collision.
Blow of the whistle, and you and Mark Ellis down on a heap. I didn't catch that. Did you get a good sight of what went on?
Went up with a header there. I think it was with the number 14, Josh Parker. Parker won the header.
You know, as we know, Ello, he's not one to go down very often.
It's looking as though there's a bit of blood
Still
on the
down,
face.
gets a tap on the shoulder from Summers, and hopefully Ewan is okay.
Not how he would have hoped his 100th appearance for the Magpies starting.
It was 100th appearance last week, and Matt Irwin's 350th appearance for the club this afternoon. A real big memento for Matty, a real proud moment for him and his family, no doubt.
Just a bit of blood coming from Mark Ellis's mouth here. It's nothing too serious. Maybe he might have just been caught inside of his mouth.
We've got our Manjaro specialist next to us now, Mr. Oren Willis, who, incidentally, Ewan, he's given away some of his kit because it was too big for him. Not that it would fit you. You were doing his, Oren doing his charitable donation and giving away some overgrown kit. So Oren's next to us. If you hear any thick Northern Irish accent next to us, you know where that's coming from. Probably complaining about the referee. So Ellis still hands on his knees. I think he must have caught one in the face. I think maybe just getting his breath back a little bit.
I think it may have been the head. Like a head collision
Holding onto
his
his
face.
mouth, onto his teeth. Hopefully he hasn't lost any like on Home Alone. Don't think Mark's got any gold teeth though, has he? We will keep you updated on goals elsewhere in National League North this afternoon, as well as any FA Cup goals that go in for teams elsewhere in the division. Notably, early on this afternoon, Farnham Town were held to a 3-3 draw at home against Sutton United. They looked like they were into the first round proper for the first time in their history, only to be denied by a 98th minute equaliser from Sutton.
Tom Carr's pushed over there by Parker on the halfway line.
And it's funny because actually the blood shirt was in line to be swapped today for Mark Ellis's 100th appearance shirt, and lo and behold, he has to change into it. Yeah.
Blakeman's just swinging a free kick.
So start to the game. 6 minutes in now. Long ball over the top. It's over towards Smithy in the box. Warren Clark, time to head it. Puts it into the dangerous area. Not cleared the second time. Oxford failed to clear the lines this time out to Blakeman. In poor touch from him though. And
a misplaced pass there by Burrows. Hewitt gets the ball. Charges forward. Loses it to Burrows, so he makes up for his mistake. And then misplaced pass from DJ Campbell-Sturridge goes out for a throw. About halfway into the Magpies half. Davidson battling for the ball. It's just a foul, Burrow. But there'll be a free kick here taken by the Oxford City goalkeeper, Sam Lewis.
Carlisle United have opened the scoring against Boston United in the FA Cup. Chris Clark has signed for Mark Hughes' side, formerly once of Chorley on a short-term loan. On to bigger and better things now and goes to the Cumbrian side. And Tom Carr's gone down here holding his knee. He's asked the referee to stop play and then he's got straight back up. So interesting tactics from TC, but it looks in a bit of discomfort.
Looks to have been fouled there. Matt Calvert, referee allow plays to go on.
Irwin hits it long and Tom Carr will try and chase it, but number 12, Charlie Wiggett, Southport have equalised against Halifax in the FA Cup.
Header by Mark Ellis sends it straight back out for another Oxford throw. You see the shape here that Oxford seems to be setting up sort of a back five. Headed away by Matt Calvert.
Heads it up towards Ibbotson and then Tom Carr tries to find a pocket. Only finds Darnell Johnson. He's back into Sam Lewis.
Wicket goes forward. Ellis cuts it out.
And I think what we'll have to say in this first 8 minutes is Chorley haven't settled yet.
No, but you say it has been quite a stop-start open to the game. The Oxford are sort of slumped in this back five with the wing backs going forward occasionally. It's going to be a difficult game to just try and break through this sort of stubborn defence. And Henley sends it forward. It's a good header out for a throw in there by Donald Johnson. Adam Blakeman will come over to the right-hand side of the pitch.
And now an opportunity for Blakeman to come over on, like you say, you into that right-hand side, maybe again, deliver another long throw into the danger area. Let's see how Oxford can deal with it. They didn't deal with the first one very well, and Kingsland Town have taken the lead against Scunthorpe United. South Shields also a goal to the good against Spalding, who would have been Chorley's opponents. Blakeman, long throw over towards Ellis. Calvey's on the end of it, still alive. Ibbotson touches it and goes down, and Oxford scramble it clear. And Ewan again, I think Oxford was struggling to deal with that one.
Yeah, Mark Ellis has won the contact now on both long throws that have gone into the box. Only this time Oxford throw back to Ellis. Blakeman looking to click one over towards Calvey. Johnson does well. Closing down there on Matt Calvert. It goes out for a goal kick for Oxford City.
Lewis will take the goal kick for the Hoops. 11 minutes here, still goalless. No real chances just yet. Good ball that in behind from number 3. Harvey Smith defends it well. Hits it into the mid-wrist of Josh Parker and out for a Chorley throw. But that was a good ball, wasn't it, from the number 3, Jacob Roddy, in towards, I think it was Tom Scott there through the centre. Good header from Ibbotson, and Henley wanted to go quickly. The first shout of the afternoon for the referee, Mr. Oran Willis, is on 10 minutes and 45 seconds. If you have that on your bingo card, as Blakeman chops in and out, does well, keeps going, and Calverley, got to be careful here, doesn't want to give the ball away. Tries to sort of slip it through to Hewitt on the left, but not enough on the pass, and Summerfield tracking back does well. Good looping ball over from Calverley. Under pressure there was at the back, Charlie Wiggett. Again, Oxford just up to thump it long, and Harvey Smith's on the end of it. Good touchdown from Tom Carr. Blakeman this time goes the long ball himself. Not cleared very well from lateral Humphrey Ewers. Ellis tries to step in, fouls Parker.
Number 3, Jacob Roddy was screaming for it there on the left-hand side, and the ball will go towards him. It's a good touch by the wing back here.
Back into the 17, that's Ewan Clark. Through the middle now to Humphrey, Evans, and Ibbotson's back trying to win the ball for Chorley. Oxford being forced back here, and good press from Chorley.
Press on by Craig Hewitt. Sam Lewis is forced to go long. Mark Ellis will put it forwards again.
Ellis. Chorley struggling to find a sustained period of possession here. Very early doors in the game, but giving the ball away a bit cheaply, and good defending that time from
Good headed there by Mark Ellis.
Oh, and it's off the head of Parker, and on another day, Ewan, it could have bounced rather unfavourably for Chorley there, but got away with it.
It's looking like it's going to be one of those games where it's going to need a moment of magic from a player in a Charlie shirt to get them going here. There's a good bit of skill there by DJ Campson Sturridge, but he ends up running out of play for a throw.
Carlisle 2, Boston United 0. National League, Radcliffe have taken the lead away at Kidderminster Harriers. Adam Murray's side really struggling at the beginning of the season, and also Scarborough have taken the lead at home against Leamington. Press him, press him.
Charlie press there, falls to the throw. Roddy throws it down the line. Put it up by Ellis.
It's been a very sort of head tennis type game at the moment. Just seems both teams struggling to keep the ball on the floor. We need a little bit more of this with Craig Hewitt now. Left-hand side, he's having to come deep to come and get it. And Blakeman again, he'll try that ball over towards Tom Carr. He's done well, Tom Carr, to win the ball from Darnell Johnson. He's got it left-hand side, isolated. Hewitt's got it. Hewitt a bit of space to run into if he wants to. Goes back to Blakeman instead. Into Hewitt again. Pocket of space, maybe if he can open it. Summerfield. Interchanges again. Hewitt was probably not the intended target. He's got to be careful here, Craig. He's given the ball away.
Humphrey Ewers comes away with the ball.
Calverley's probably going to sacrifice himself with a yellow card. No, the referee play on. I didn't see an advantage go up in actual fact. Parker, left-hand side, edge of the D. Inside, cuts in. Tries to beat Ellis. 15 has a shot, and it's in. Oxford have taken the lead. It's number 15, Tom Scott. Oxford's first attack of the game, and they've got the opener.
Yeah, it's a good play
I think
originally.
he deflected on the way in.
Good play originally there from Humphrey Ewers running down the right hand side after he won the ball back off Craig Hewitt. Tries to switch the ball towards Parker. Parker gets the ball, cuts inside, tees it up for Tom Scott. And I hear that Tom Scott has been a danger man before the game in most goal contributions so far this season for Oxford City. And he's broken deadlock here. 16 minutes in.
Not the start Chorley wanted. 16 minutes gone here at the Grant Soul Victory Park Stadium, and Chorley find themselves a goal behind.
As we said though there, Pete, it did look as though it took a bit of a deflection. Maybe catching Matty Ewan off guard in goal. But with Oxford's first attack of the game, they've scored.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone back, Jack Churchill, to butt Mike Carverley, because he literally had his arms right wrapped around him. And he didn't give an advantage either. I was really surprised by that. But Oxford and Ross Jenkins' side won't care one jot, because they're a goal
Ewan
to the
Clark
good.
here with a good ball to Tom Scott on the left. He tries to fizz it across his head away by Harvey Smith for a corner. And
Oxford
signs here that the momentum is with the away side here.
They get the goal, and now they're in the ascendancy. Their first corner, 17 minutes gone here.
Captain Josh Ashby's going over to take it.
Surely going to have to do it the hard way, as they quite often do. Still a long way to go in the game, but let's see what this corner presents for Chorley. In comes from Oxford, an in-swinger. It's deep. It's over towards Darnell Johnson, and a bit of grappling going on and behind for a goal kick.
I don't think that was a particularly bad ball into the box. It just needed to be attacked. A bit more fiercely there by the centre-half Johnson. Matt Irwin will punt it long from a goal kick. Harry Ibbotson wins his header. Still up in the air here. Ibbotson tries to knock it down for Tom Carr.
I'll be careful here, Warren Clark. And this is where Oxford look the most dangerous. They've got two men running beyond here. One's on the ball. It's number 17, Ewan Clark. He's got the number 3, Jacob Roddy, delivers it first time. It's across the face. And again, Oxford from back to front looking dangerous. Chorley have got to do better with that.
Yeah, it's Tom Scott again, who's found himself in a bit of space there. Probably should have maybe got his effort on target there. It's on the volley, fizzing across the box. It does go quite far wide though, not troubling Irwin at all in goal.
Could have easily on another day been 2 goals. South Shields 2, Spalding United 0. Making light work of it are Ian Watson's side.
It's a ball over the top here looking for Parker.
Parker's in here, in behind, does really well. Still going, Parker, and really good goalkeeping from Matt Irwin on his 350th appearance. It looked all but set to be a second for Oxford, but Irwin keeps Chorley in it. Carverley goes in with his feet, still alive across the box. Clark will just lump it clear. But Ewan, that was heroic goalkeeping from Matt Irwin to keep it at 1-0.
Yeah, you thought it was almost destined for the away side to double the lead there, but Matt Irwin made himself bid and prevented Parker from doubling Oxford's lead. But it looked so easy to break through there, Oxford again. Charlie now play it out from the back. Ellis goes long, looking for the run of Adam Henley. It's headed away. Ewan Clark just been fouled there by Mark Calverley. Charlie Wiggett now with the opportunity to just punt it forward here for Oxford. Forward it goes. Ellis will head it clear. Robertson tries to keep it in, but it goes out for a throw.
Radcliffe have doubled their lead against Kidderminster Harriers. It's all going wrong for Adam Murray and his side at Agborough this afternoon under real pressure, the former AFC Fylde manager.
Henry scuffs his clearance. There'll be another throw.
Warren Clark in, trying to win the ball back from Chorley, hooks it away well, and Tom Carr could well release Craig Hewitt here. Donald Johnson goes back to Sam Lewis.
Blakeman, good touch there. Goes back to Harvey Smith. Blakeman again on the left, because it's Craig Hewitt. Goes inside, is fouled by Campson Sturridge. Taken quickly by Summerfield to Blakeman. Blakeman, deep cross
Diagonal
into the
ball,
box.
Cowley's at the back stick, he gets up well to win it. Warren Clark's there to pick up the second bite of the cherry. Oxford haven't cleared it just yet. Cowley's going to nip in again. He doesn't get a good contact, good foot from Warren Clark, and Oxford scrambling to clear it here. Cowley goes down under a challenge, and referee Churchill says play on. Clark down the right-hand side he goes. He's got two men for company. Beats the first, and then the second does really well, Warren Clark. And the three
really
still
well.
going, Warren Clark, right-footed cross it towards the box, and mighty close from Warren. His delivery, and a good play from Tom Carter to win the ball back. Still into the box it goes. Warren Clark is so close. A move that started with Warren's brilliance down the right-hand side, very nearly finished off by an acrobatic effort from Warren, and it's still Chorley 0, Oxford City 1, but mightily close, Ewan.
Really good play that by Warren Clark. He never gave up on that ball. Some good skills to get round Roddy. It's a good ball into the box. I think Harry Ibbotson tried hitting it on the volley. Slices out to the left-hand side. Tom Carr gets it in. His ball into the box is deflected. Falls to Warren Clark on a half volley, and it's just over. Promising signs, though, for the Magpies.
Much better that from Chorley. 24 minutes gone here, and at the moment, Oxford's opener from Tom Scott, the difference, but Chorley starting to settle here, growing into it as the game goes on. Yeah, Oren Willis just pointing out to us the roofers around the ground who have got a good view while they sign, like this disposing of some wood. My eyes, I suppose, firmly focused on the matter at hand here for Chorley as Johnson has the better of Carr, who's just gone down. He's holding his face. Again, Oxford go for that ball over the top, finds Josh Parker, and the flag is up. South Shields 3, Spalding United 0. Well, Paul Blackett's bingo card is well and truly on. That's 2 for him, including an overhead kick. And it looks like Ian Watson's side are going into the first round. Prop it on Craig Hewitt. So nearly in on goal there. Just flick the ball up.
Thompson Sturridge comes away with the ball, though, for Oxford.
Kidderminster Harriers have got one back.
It's Roddy on the left-hand side. Goes back to Wiggett. Oxford just keeping the ball here a bit. It's Burrows. Tries to send one long,
Kidderminster have got one back, but Radcliffe have got their third. So Anthony Johnson and Bernard Morley's side are absolutely in the ascendancy because they can't stop scoring at the moment. Their front man Rio Clegg has got the National League North Player of the Month, but they're absolutely flying.
It's diagonal there from Adam Blakeman. Just a little bit too much on it for Adam Henley to get to. Read by Henley. Summerfield's up well. Just can't get the ball on the deck here. Parker pops the goal all the way back to Burrows. It's kicked forward by the goalkeeper Sam Lewis. Harvey Smith wins his header, but it ricochets towards Parker.
Looks the danger man up front. He's just constant presence.
Good turn in midfield there by Humphrey Ewers. Gives it to Burrows. The right side is centre back. Gives it back to Humphrey Ewers here in midfield. Good ball, that. Henley does well there to win a goal kick. Good defending there by the Chorley right back. Kevin takes his goal kick quickly. And I think he may be being told to take it again here. Not too sure what for. It goes short to Luke Summerfield. Mark Ellis for the fizz ball.
Slack ball from Ello, and luckily from a Chorley point of view, Oxford giving the ball away just as cheaply. Blakeman finds Stewart left hand side, 1v1 with the number 11. Blakeman pays it back cutely into Hewitt. He's got 2-3 defenders around him. Summerfield, Chorley struggling to find space at this moment. Cross from Blakeman's deep. It's over towards Warren Clark, but easy enough for Sam Lewis. Good touch from Henners. Poor touch from Harry Ibbotson that time.
Body goes forward. Good header there by Henley. Parker knows he's offside.
Ellis just decides to go along with it, and Tom Carr is in there, and so is Mike Calverley, and Chorley just struggling to get into this at the minute. Ellis calls it's his head, and he's got it. Tom Carr has to head it down to himself, and Blakeman bang on the halfway line here.
Good pass.
Good blades. That's to find Tom Carr. Edge of the D, inside he comes. Crosses it into the foot of Darnell Johnson. Shouts of handball, but Chorley will try and drive on again here. Blakeman. Once again, the outlet on the left. Finds Hewitt. Beats his man. Drives down the left. Here he goes. Craig Hewitt goes down under a challenge. Referee says no, and goal kick. Craig Hewitt looks absolutely flummoxed at that, Ewan.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why he would have gone down if there was no contact anyway, because he had the beating there of Campton Sturridge, who seemingly pulled him back. It would have been a little opening there for him to be able to get the ball across. But as far as the referee is concerned, it's just a goal kick for Oxford City.
Kings in Town have doubled their lead away at Scunthorpe United. Well, managerless Kings Lynn showing that maybe they're not so bad without James Rowe after all. Burton Albion have taken the lead against Bolton Wanderers as well. Maybe ponders the question of nearly 2,000 Bolton fans who've made the journey. So Burton wishing they may have come to Chorley instead.
Misplaced switch of play there by Harvey Smith. Headed by Carley. Ibbotson nods it
Oh.
onto Carr.
Good touch from TC, but then a bit too much.
Chorley really struggling to break down this back five that the visitors have. Good touch by Roddy into Parker. Switch of play to Burrows on the right hand side. That's a good switch of play there by the striker. Burrows into Tom Scott. Cross is blocked by Smith and it's cleared up.
Good afternoon, Steve, listening in from Gothenburg, Sweden. Sweden, a country I haven't yet ticked off my list. I was looking at the Stockholm marathon recently, but quite expensive to get over, and it's quite expensive to enter the race. And good afternoon to Marin from Ammanford.
The corner here
Ian,
for Oxford City.
how important is it that Chorley defend this corner properly?
They have to, really.
Corner eventually taken one off the training ground. He hits it low and long, and it's into the foot of number 20. That's a shot, and Craig Hewitt could be in here. It's 2-on-2, and Hewitt motoring down the left-hand side. Ibbotson's coming as well. He's still going, Craig Hewitt. If he can get his ball right, puts it across, and after all that, it hits off an Oxford defender, and Sam Lewis can come and claim it, but that was rapid from Craig Hewitt from one end to the other, and surely wishing
Tom
back
Scott
on
went away
terms.
with the ball and he's done well. It's a good pass
Great
towards Parker. Good
defending
challenge there by
from
Warren Clark.
Warren.
Blakeman just kicks out for a throw. On that Craig Hewitt run there, I think there's good defending by Jacob Roddy. The usual left back found himself on the right there. Got enough of a deflection and Hewitt's ball across the box to help it roll towards the goalkeeper Sam Lewis. Probably the most dangerous attack that Chorley have had so far, though.
But the message: how long until Sampo and Hall are back? Well, Sampo, as Andy Priest said in his interview with me this week, is probably 2 or 3 weeks away. Cole Hall, it's tough to say, as Andy Priest has also mentioned. Cole, there's no real time frame on him as yet. He saw a specialist this week, but it could either be in the next few weeks or it could be longer than that. We are in communication with Cole and with the gaffer, and obviously we'll let you know in due course.
Ibbotson putting the press on here. Good touch there by Ewan Clark. What's Summerfield as well to get back in. Ewan Clark on the left. Dinks it in towards Tom Scott. It's headed well. Offside flag though, up against the Oxford number 15.
Have a little look at goals elsewhere, and one for you, Ewan, you'll be happy with. It's Bury FC 3, Chasetown 0. DJ Pedro on the score sheet there. Scarborough Athletic 2, Leamington 0. The current goal scoreline here is Oxford City 1, Chorley 0. John Scott got the opening goal via a deflection.
Warren
And
Clark's
Chorley has since gone into the game. Warren Clark down the left he goes, crosses his face towards Harry Ibbotson, and Ewan, he couldn't quite get the touch, could he?
No, it's really good run though, that one, Warren Clark.
I'll tell you, one goal line, score line in the FA Cup that's interesting. Darlington 0, AFC Telford United 4. So Steve Watson's team have capitulated there and under serious pressure.
Headed by Harvey Smith. Johnson heads it.
Lakeman, again, not clear, and Oxford just decide to just put a foot through it. It's into the grateful hands of Matt Irwin.
Really are seeing shades of that Leamington game here in the first half.
Tom Carr unable to win his aerial duel, and Henley trying to get the better of Josh Parker, and he'll win his sided throw, and down the line he goes, finds Ibbotson. He goes back to Henley. Good touch, good play this from Chorley down the right hand side. Ibbotson, now Henley, motoring towards the box and tries to tuck his foot on it. Calverley still driving on, still going, and just that final pass, that final ball. David Ball got second goal for Ratcliffe. I think that's his first goal.
Summerfield with a good give and go here with Craig Hewitt. Hewitt on the left.
Hewitt crosses first time. It's across the face. Ibbotson's trying to get his foot in there. He can't quite beat the Oxford defender to it. And Chorley really trying to up the ante here. 10 minutes to go in the first half. And Chorley really pushing for an equalising goal. Blakeman finds Summerfield. Chris Anderson there, you just see it was a little bit of a shake of the head from him. I think he just wanted his team and Chorley to keep pushing forward.
Said they ought to go back to that area. Summerfield scoops his past Mark Ellis, who has to head it back to area. Picks it up and throws it out to Harvey Smith. Smith goes looking for Warren Clark. It's a bit too much on it though, and it goes off for a goal kick.
We know how quick Warren is, Ewan, but even that's too much for him to get in the end of. Interesting one for England's World Cup qualifying group. It's Latvia 2, Andorra 2. Andorra have scored twice in a game. England, of course, will play Latvia next week. So over to Sam Lewis. He kicks the ball straight out into touch, and Chorley keen on taking the throw quickly, and the referee stops it and says, go back another few more yards.
Summerfield has time to turn here in midfield, gives it to Mark Ellis.
Ellis, diagonal ball over towards Ibbotson under pressure, gives the ball away. Henley gives the ball away again this time, and Clark under pressure goes down, and
Henley there just was shoved Ewan Clark in the back.
Referee Jack Churchill giving it against Chorley, and that's the second or third time that Ewan Clark's done that, isn't it, Ewan?
Yeah, seems to be quite good at getting the ball in dangerous positions and winning fouls. It's so important for Oxford just to disrupt the momentum of Chorley trying to get an equaliser.
Ibbotson almost gives it away and now finds it back to Hewitt to Ibbotson. Left-hand side, edge of the D. Does well to find Hewitt, pocket space from opens up to give it to Henley and gives Henley too much to do, and Mark Ellis has to step in, does really well. Mark Ellis still driving on goal. Mark Ellis still going. Mark Ellis. Warren Clark's in the edge of the box. Across the face, it's the head of Mark Ellis. I keep saying Mark Ellis. Sound like Ryan Jacobs. Blakeman, Huey, too much on it. So the move breaks down. It will be a goal kick, and
It's better though from Chorley, a bit more on the front foot.
Much better, and it's maybe something for James to write about. Now across and was looking over a little bit gingerly. There's not been much to write about from Chorley in this opening 40 minutes.
That was headed from Ellis. Header. No. Campson Sturridge with the ball here on the right. Goes to shoot. It's blocked and cleared by Harvey Smith.
And Field have taken the lead against Stamford. So AFC filed against
Scott.
Works up, and Blakeman worked for him to clear that ball, and he only ends up putting it out into touch. Who's got the goal for AFC filed? We'll soon find out.
Blakeman throws it long. It's headed away. Ewan Clark comes away with the ball here. Charging defenders is brought down by Warren Clark, and it'll be a free kick.
Has he got a yellow card in his hand?
No, I think it's just his.
I think it might be the magic spray.
Yeah. It'll be a free kick here from about 30 yards out or so. For
It's
Oxford.
over on that right, isn't it? It's not in a. I wouldn't say it's in a shooting position.
The captain Josh Ashby's over it.
It's definitely not a shooting position, but 3 minutes to go until the interval. And free kick is swung in. It's in. Darnell Johnson has got Oxford second, and Ewan, we were right behind that, and it looked simple.
Yeah, it's a very good delivery, to be fair. For the Oxford captain Josh Ashby. And Darnell Johnson just rises highest out of all the players in the box, and it's a good header to the bottom corner. Matt Ewan, no chance really with that whatsoever. And the visitors have doubled their lead here. You have to say, the goals come just as Chorley was seemingly getting a foothold in the game, mounting a few attacks.
So Ewan, 43 minutes on the clock. Surely with the mountain to climb, they've done it before. We'll soon find out whether they can do it again, but certainly at this moment in time, find themselves in a spot of bother. Oh, thought he kicked the ball out of play there, Tom, but free kick given in Chorley's favour. Rothwell.
Blakeman, and it goes. It's headed up by Smith, and it's caught by Sam Lewis. Punted long by Lewis. Ellis has just been fouled there by the Oxford striker Josh Parker. Summerfield gives it to Blakeman. Diagonal from Blakeman towards Tom Card. Heads it down when it's cleared. Parker's got a bit of space here now on the left.
Parker.
Pass is cut out by Clark. It goes to Henley. Misplaces this pass to Ewan Clark. Goes looking for his left back on the left. Bit of interplay here.
Gotta be careful.
To Ashby.
Goes down. Mark
Goes
Ellis having a
down.
word, I think, claiming that he's dived.
Referee was very quickly over there to diffuse any sort of situation. It is a goal kick. Oxford captain is still down here, though, slowly making his way up to his feet. Yeah, there's 3 minutes on there at the end of this first half. Henley gives it to Tom Carr. He's found himself on the right wing now. Ewan Clark in, keeps the ball in. Ellis It's chested down by Ibbotson. It's cleared out for a throw-in by Charlie Wiggett. Blakeman's going to come over to try and throw one long into the box again.
So maybe one last throw that has 3 added minutes here. And Blakeman, the long throw again in towards the head of Harvey Smith. He gets on it.
It's another throw. Blakeman goes short this time to Summerfield. Summerfield does well to go down. It's cleared away by Tom Scott this time. Blakeman still with the ball here on the right. It's a deep ball, diagonal. Ellis
Headed
wins
up
his
by Ellis.
header.
Tom Carr's in there. Summerfield to pick up the second. Does it. Goes down and referee. No foul.
No foul.
Summerfield up to
Parker
his
comes
feet.
away here with the ball.
Parker's trying to beat Henley. Henley does well.
Tom Carr wins his header, but there's no one there. Burrows will send it straight back to where it came from. Summerfield has a lot of time here. Guess it's Lauren Clark.
Need to see a bit more, and you can see at the minute the two fullbacks have switched sides. Summerfield finds Smith and Chorley looking to make one more go at goal maybe before the half-time whistle is blown by referee Jack Churchill.
Lauren Clark struggles to touch it down. Blakeman gets it to Summerfield.
Play from Summers down the left to Adam Henley. Thinks the ball over towards Harry Ibbotson. He's got Darnell Johnson for company, and that'll do it for half-time. Far from ideal for Andy Priest's side, who were 2 goals down at the break. Tom Scott got the opening via deflection, and there was no doubt in the second one from Darnell Johnson. A thumping header from Josh Ashby's free kick, and the Hoops are in dreamland. We'll go and grab a drink and be back very shortly. A warm welcome back, everybody, for the second half. And with the second half comes two changes for Andy Priest's side in George Pratt and Taylor O'Kane. Harvey Smith and Warren Clark have been replaced at the break. So interesting. Priest is shuffling his pack. Back underway for the second half here at the Grantstore Victory Park Stadium. Work to do for Chorley. We'll be hoping that the two additions from the bench will be able to make a difference.
Mark Ellis with a long ball forward. It's claimed by Sam Lewis in goal.
Yeah, again, probably a little bit of echo with us being sat right next to each other. Not much we can do again. I have actually spoken to Dan Jewell, a friend of mine at BBC Radio Lancashire, about potentially changing some of our setups. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have some progress on that. First touch the ball in Chorley colours for Taylor O'Kane. Little give and go with Craig Hewitt. Calverley plays the ball across the face to Mark Ellis. Good afternoon from Cordoba in Spain. Great to have you with us. Hopefully a good luck charm for the second half. Calverley finds Blakeman into O'Kane. Looking to drive the ball forward, and Oxford's number 11, DJ Camden Sturridge, he puts his foot through it and concedes a throw.
Thrown second quickly by Blakeman into Summerfield. Blakeman, the cross into the box towards back post. It's claimed well done by Sam Lewis in the Oxford City goal. Arrows is kicked towards Parker, wins his header.
Good header
Pratt's
from George
well.
Pratt. Summerfield. Long ball over the top towards Tom Carr, headed on by Ibbotson. One for Hewitt to chase. Camden Sturridge trying to camp it in the corner. Has to take a touch. He does well. Hewitt will do well not to foul it. Camden Sturridge does really well, actually. Puts the ball long for Josh Parker. One back by Summerfield. And Calverley goes down another player, probably the third or fourth today. Ewan, he's gone down clutching his face.
I think it's point blank ball into his face there. Humphrey was trying to kick the ball forwards and it's just hit Calverley square on the nose.
South Shield 4, Spalding United 0.
He's back to his feet. Play will resume. The drop ball for Oxford, the away team.
Edwin Scott has finally got the goal he's been looking to get for South Shields for quite some time. A frustrated figure when the Magpies played them in the last couple of weeks. DJ Camden Sturridge, ball in hand, goes back.
George Burrows over the throw.
Long throw down the line towards target man in Parker. Offside flag is up.
Forward it goes from Irwin towards Tom Carr. Underway.
Good header from Hewitt. Good header then from O'Kane, and a bit of head tennis going on here. Parker pushes Platt in the back. Down the line it goes from Oxford City up towards Mark Ellis, who screams Mark, and Mark's got it. Camden Sturridge, loose touch from him. Calverley goes down, and good header from Blakey. Out for a throw, and down the line he goes. Chorley trying to up the ante here. You can see it already. O'Kane, bang on halfway. Opens his body, plays it nicely into Adam Henley. Drives on forward, Adam Henley. Down the right-hand side, challenge comes in. It's surely a free kick, nothing given. And in the end, it's an Oxford throw. And Adam Henley looks frustrated, doesn't he, Ewan?
Yeah, I'm not too sure whether Ewan Clark may have got a toe on the ball there. It looks rather weird from our angle that he just took Henley out. Good header again by Mark Ellis. Tom Carr nods it down to Harry Ibbotson.
Oh,
It's dispossessed. And then Henley with a late one there on Clark.
Bolton Wanderers 2-0 down as well against Burton Albion. Stephen Schumacher's side sharing the same unfortunate fate at this moment in time as Andy Priest's Chorley. 51 minutes gone here remains. Chorley 0, Oxford City 2.
Lewis clips it forwards. Header
Oh,
back.
towering header from Mark Ellis, but it opens up nicely. It was nearly a cute little flick, that wasn't it, from Tom Scott to find Parker.
Blakeman, ball down the line towards Hewitt, goes out for a throw.
Good clearance from George Pratt. We're just
George
obstructed at the
Pratt.
moment by looks to be Oxford City's physio. Harry Ibbetson's in on goal in behind.
It's a free kick.
Has to be a yellow card. It is a yellow card. I think it's wait for him to turn around. I think it might be
George Burrows,
Josh
I think.
Ashby. I'm not too sure what he turns around. Well, the first booking on 52 minutes. It's an Oxford player in the book on 52 minutes. It is
George
number
Burrows.
18, George Burrows.
About 30 yards out. Charlie, this free kick. Adam Blakeman over it. You'd assume he'd probably swing this into the box. Craig Hewitt is to his left.
Blakeman delivers, it's deep, it's up towards the head of Carvaley and Ellis. Pratt's in there in the box. Luke Summerfield has a go, it's blocked. It didn't sit really nicely for Summers, did it? He didn't get a brilliant contact on it. He kind of was there, but then he goes to put it through and he just doesn't get the zip on it. I was thinking areas like that. It's when like the Thiago goal against Porto where he just zips it. It's like a daisy cutter and probably asking a bit too much of Summers. Still alive inside the box. Second time of asking for Summers and he thumps that one and it's being given as an Oxford City throw-in, I think. Down the line from the Oxford City defender.
George Pratt has to go back to
George
Matt
Pratt
Irwin.
goes back to home. And Irwin, under pressure from Scott. Irwin actually fallen over, but the kick's okay. O'Kane challenging for it. Henley then challenging for it. Plays the ball over the top. Just about dealt with by Darnell Johnson.
Mark Ellis heads it back.
And if he doesn't collect this season ticket, I'll be charging him £5 for a new one. Pratt. Under no real pressure here from Oxford. Irwin goes to Ellis, who's significantly higher than in the first half. Long towards O'Kane. Up he goes. Good header from Taylor. Carvaley tries to get on it. Ibbotson's there. Flicks it over his head. Headed on by Carvaley. Inside the box it goes to Henley.
Good block.
Has a shot on it. Oren Willis says, good defending by the visitors. Hewitt, 1v1 with Captain Sturridge. Beats him. Into the box he goes. He's got to be careful.
It's
And
good
Captain Sturridge has
defending
done
there.
really well. Henley fighting to win the ball back, and Captain Sturridge does really well to concede a throw. Really good defending that by Oxford. It has to be said, Ewan.
Yeah, his body's on the line there. Parker wins a flick on there from a throw-in. It goes all the way through to Josh Pratt. Goes back to Matt Irwin once again. Forward it goes towards Harry Ibbotson. He wins his flick on. It's cleared away by Darnell Johnson. Just a bit away from Calverley.
Good header from George Pratt, and Blakeman takes a touch. He's giving it back to Summerfield. He checks. Ball from him to find Henley. Takes a touch inside.
Summerfield with a bit of space. Good pass to Blakeman now on the left.
Calverley finds Carr. Back again to Blakeman. Chorley really pushing for it. Chested down by O'Kane. Flicks over his head. Oxford under pressure. Back end to O'Kane. He heads it. I think Henley does really well actually to win the ball. And Jacob Roddy conceded a throw, but I think Chorley can see that there's been an improvement certainly in this second half.
Fans behind the goal are much more vocal early in the second half than they were for the majority of the first.
It's a corner. It wasn't a long throw. 57 minutes. I think it's Chorley's first corner.
In it goes from Blakeman.
Comes the corner. It's very deep. Mark Ellis is there at the back. Stick across the face of the goal. Harry Ibbotson, and it's in. One back for Chorley. It is Harry Ibbotson on loan from Bradford City. Adds another goal to his account, and very much a case of game on.
Second goal in the league this season for Harry Ibbotson. So deep corner from Adam Blakeman. Header back across goal by Mark Ellis. The Oxford defenders can't deal with it. And Ibbotson turns it home. Chorley back in this.
Johnny on the spot from Harry Ibbotson. Another goal to add to his Chorley FC collection on loan from Bradford City. And now the game's got a different feel about it, hasn't it, Ewan?
Yeah, momentum's definitely switched to the Magpies now. Can they go and find that equaliser? Card as well.
Okay, I think he's definitely made a difference since he came on in the 13 or so minutes. Craig Hewitt putting Captain Sturridge under pressure.
Blakeman lets it go for a throw. Throws it back to Josh Pratt. Summerfield.
Ellis goes back to Irwin, and again, Ewan, as we said, this game now feels like you could cut the atmosphere. It's on a knife edge. Hewitt does really well there to beat Clark. Just about gives the ball away, though. Scott has the ball. Goes towards the corner almost here, taking his time.
Also just trying to keep the ball for a bit here.
Surely they've got to have the fire in the bellies here. Johnson, the goal scorer for the Hoops, has the ball, plays it back to him via number 18, George Burrows. And City.
Trying to
Ibbotson putting Lewis under pressure. He's touches loose. Warren Willis screams for a penalty, and I'm not sure how that's a throw into Oxford City. You and answers on a postcard.
Yeah, I'm not overly convinced about that decision. Roddy throws it down the line. Headed back by Henley. Flick on by Carr towards Ibbotson. Played away by Humphrey Ewers.
Great touch from Blakey on halfway. Finds Summerfield. Surely in the ascendancy here. Ellis opens up his body well. Pings the ball towards the box. It's headed up the way by Burrows. O'Kane with a good touch. Finds Summerfield. Sprays it wide to Adam Blakeman. Hewitt now looks to isolate Cameron Sturridge. 1v1. Inside he comes. Back to Blakeman. Digs out a ball towards Hewitt. Oh, and got to be careful there. Very nearly a loose footing from...
It's a Chorley throw, though, deep in Oxford territory. Blakeman is going to put another one into the box. Goes short this time to Summerfield.
Swings it in.
It's cleared only as far as Henley. Gives it to Summerfield on the left-hand side here.
Blakeman, great ball from Summers to find him. Blakeman takes a touch, sprays it across the face and towards O'Kane. Got to be careful that O'Kane's actually won it. Hewitt digs the ball out brilliantly to Blakeman. Just inside the box, crosses, it's deep towards Ibbotson, claimed by Lewis.
Good claim there by the goalkeeper. On his debut, though, Taylor O'Kane has looked very sharp in the midfield in the second half here. So Roddy's got the ball here on the left-hand side. It's a good cross into the box for Tom Scott.
And Oxford have made it 3. Absolutely out of nowhere, across the box, and Tom Scott's made it 3-1.
It's good play down the left-hand side by Jacob Roddy.
Completely against the run of play.
The Oxford City fans to our right, it's about 15 or 20 of them really enjoying the time here at the minute. Just a good play by the left wing back Jacob Roddy to keep the ball in play and then run down the line. It's a good cross into the box, and Tom Scott had an opportunity similar to that in the first half, which put miles wide. This time, made no mistake and slotted it past Matt Irwin to make it 3-1 to the visitors. And despite starting the second half as a better team, Chorley found themselves 2 goals down again. Beneath us, Billy Whitehouse has been sent to warm up.
Not you, and feels a little bit like it takes the wind out of Chorley's sails a bit. Back to a 2-goal cushion. And Chorley were in the ascendancy there, absolutely tenfold. It looked like if anyone was going to go on and win the game, even at 2-1 down, it was going to be Chorley, but they've got to do it all over again here. Blakeman finds Hewitt down the left once again.
George Pratt. Is it back into Blakeman?
Play from Blakey sends Ashby for a hot dog.
Scott clears it away, though.
Great play from Summerfield to find Ellis. Under pressure from Clark. And now O'Kane picks it up on the halfway line, driving forward about 10 or 15 yards. Towards Ibbotson, it was into that corridor of uncertainty, and Chorley have got another throw.
Taken quickly by O'Kane. Backwards to Summerfield. Tom Carr's come deep to get it. Gives it to O'Kane. Back into Summerfield. Because it's a Blakeman again on this left-hand side. Hewitt's forced to go back. Mark Ellis will bring it forwards a bit here.
What can Chorley do here? As you say, Ewan, Billy Whitehouse sent to warm up. He's got Johnny on the spot. Calverley, Summerfield, Chorley looking to be patient, but with purpose. O'Kane turns it nicely. Finds Carr. Back to O'Kane again. Digs out across. It's deep, and it's into the hands of Sam Lewis.
Good intricate play, though, there in the midfield by Chorley. Ellis clips it forward. It's headed away by Donald Johnson. Summerfield connects with it and sends it out wide to Hewitt.
Blakeman's on the overlap. Craig Hewitt's got 3 players surrounding him. He'll do well to beat all of these. Blakeman The alternative option, I could just see his son Luca having a little look. Summerfield driving forward, under pressure. He's caught. Referee says play on. Ball across the
That's a
face
good ball.
of goal, and it's scrambled behind, and there's another corner for Chorley.
Not sure if Harry Ibbotson got a shout there by Tom Carr to leave it, because it looked for the world as if he could have got a contact on that. In the meantime, it is a corner for Chorley. Blake will take it on this left-hand side.
Well, set piece again, ole, ole. It was earlier on from the long throw. Can it be again from Chorley's second corner? Blakeman, the outswinger, it's deep. It's all the way over to Ellis. He's pulled down in the box. Referee says penalty. Penalty to Chorley.
Mark Ellis.
That was no doubt in that whatsoever. Mark Ellis pulled down blatantly.
It's Josh Parker that with the pull down on Mark Ellis. Referee took a second to think about it and then points it to the spot.
I think that's the first time I've seen that for a long time. And Craig Hewitt is going to step up to take it.
It's the third penalty of the season already for Craig Hewitt.
Penalty to Chorley. It looks like he hasn't actually given a booking. Craig Hewitt, as we were here a couple of weeks ago against Macclesfield. It's this time Craig Hewitt versus Sam Lewis. Referee Churchill having a word with the goalkeeper. Hewitt in front of a packed out Duke Street end. Hewitt versus Lewis. Whistle blows. Hewitt scores! Really well taken from Craig Hewitt, and once again, for the second time this afternoon, it's game on. Chorley 2, Oxford City 3.
Great penalty by Craig Hewitt. I'm not sure if you saw Nick Waltermartin's penalty for Newcastle last week. Postage stamp from Craig Hewitt, that straight into the top bin. Sam Lewis had no chance. It's the fifth goal in the league this season now for Craig Hewitt. Leads Chorley in goal scoring. And the momentum seems to be back in Andy Priest's side's favour. Oxford gets back underway.
Well, Ewan, 28 minutes to go. It's all set up for a seriously tense climactic finish. We had one against Macclesfield, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago, and this is set up to do very much the similar again. Can Chorley turn it around?
Carr's pass is just a little bit ahead of Henley. Parker's done well to keep hold of the ball here. Gives it to Humphrey Ewers. Closed on by Tom Carr. Gives it to Ewan Clark. Well one back there by O'Kane. He's pulled back.
That's a booking.
It
Surely
should be
all
a yellow
day
card.
I think it's
It is a yellow card for Ewan Clark
Ewan
there.
Clark. It's your namesake, Ewan, and I think no complaints. That's a blatant yellow card.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing there, the midfielder. No, another opportunity here for Chorley to put the ball into the box, which so far in the second half has been working. It's Adam Blakeman over the free kick.
There's something in the air at the moment, isn't there, Ewan, where it just feels like this game is not going to finish with 5 goals. It could be 6 or 7. Which way it goes.
So plenty of time left.
It's to be seen. Blakeman, free kick, very deep. Carvely's there, he's free. Into the hands of Lewis. Really well taken free kick from Blakeman. Carvely heads on.
The referee's paused the game here. So Oxford captain Josh Ashby's down just on the goal line. It's a good opportunity though there for Mike Carvely. Maybe could have headed it either side of Sam Lewis. Instead it goes straight towards the keeper and he does well to hold on to it.
Ross Jenkins just pulling his side to one side and saying, look, Let's get ourselves together here.
Josh Ashby's still not to his feet here. The Oxford City captain.
Why can't he go off the side, ref? And the Oxford City physio taking an absolute eternity. You've got to think that in these minutes are all precious ones that are going to have to be added on into stoppage time.
Yeah, you think so. Josh Ashby was down there for at least 2 minutes. He's almost taken the same time as he was down to get off the pitch. And for a few seconds at least, Oxford were playing with 10 here.
Play eventually does continue, and Pratt battling away with Parker. Loose touch in the midfield from Humphrey Evans. Ellis heads it back smartly to Matt Irwin, and Chorley feeling like they need to pick up from where they left off. The goal separates the two teams here in Oxford's favour. Tom Card touch loose. And Tom Scott
Touched on there by Tom Scott.
trying to win the ball back. Ibbotson pulled back by Darnell Johnson. Good touch from Summerfield. He's in a foot race with Humphrey. Ewers wins it. Blakeman back to Summerfield, pulling the strings now in the centre of the midfield.
It's Mark Ellis.
Pratt pulls the ball over the top towards Chorley. One for him to chase. It's loose. It's not cleared. Ibbotson's
Well
got
by
it
Harry
in the
Ibbotson.
box. Still alive, Harry Ibbotson. Oh, and just can't poke it through.
Ashby clears it forwards. Pratt's got Parker chasing
George
him.
Pratt
Lets it go out for a throw.
see out for a throw, and the throw's on if he wants to take it quickly.
Online it goes from Blakeman. Carval's up. Ibbetson's there. Plays it into the middle, but no one's there.
Ready. Over the top towards Parker. Does really
Good
well. Goes
play.
down under challenge from Pratt, or does he?
I think he made the
Jacob
most
Parker, Ewan, what's your view on that? I don't know. Would he have gone down otherwise or not?
of it. I think he's gone down like a ton of bricks there.
Tom
Wasn't-
Walker being readied by Andy Priest.
Fizz ball
Blakeman
by
tries to fizz a ball into Ibbotson, but it's into the midriff of Ashby. Good play from
challenged by
Calverley.
Calvert. It's frustrating
Win
that
the
he goes out
ball
for a
back,
throw-in though.
but it's out for an Oxford throw. Scunthorpe have got a goal back against Kings Lynn, while Telford have made it 5 against Darlington. Good play from Ibbotson, using his body well.
4 players around Tom Carr there though. Didn't keep the ball. Wiggett, long ball forwards, looking for Tom Scott. Bounces in there when area and he claims it. Rolls it out to Josh Pratt. Summerfield turns on it, gives it to Blakeman outside on the left. Bit of space for Blakeman to run into here.
Blakeman has it, finds Hewitt. Again, Campton Sturridge comes to try and defend it. Goes back to Blakeman and pings the ball over the top. It's looping. It's met by Tom Carr. Good touch by Carr. Towards the box he goes. Blakeman's now coming with support. So is Hewitt. Finds Henley edge of the box. Leaves it for Summerfield to open his body. O'Kane plays it across the face. Dangerous. And Chorley. Another long throw on the way.
It's not before a substitution, though.
And Tom Walker's going to come on for the final 15 minutes. Who is Tom Walker going to come on for? Or he's on
Tom Carr.
for Tom Carr. Tom Walker on for Tom Carr. Long throw from Blakeman. It's over. Mark Ellis flicks it. Still alive.
Cleared away, though, by
Oxford
Josh
anywhere
Parker.
will do for them. It's headed towards halfway. Chorley throw. This one won't be a long one. And Summerfield will give it to Henley to take. It's been a bit quiet here, isn't it? When the ball goes forward, the Chorley fans are rapturous to the noise, and then there's just these little pockets of time where it all goes quiet. It's all very tense here at the moment. Summerfield, long ball, and does really well to find Calverley. Takes his time, doesn't rush it, takes a touch, and he's just beaten to it there. It was maybe a sign of fatigue, if anything.
Burrows. Mark Ellis looking to go long.
Over the top he goes. Ibbetson's there. He can't find Tom Walker.
It's cleared out of play by Sam Lewis for a throw. And the substitution here from Oxford.
It's Isaac Westendorf going to come on in place of Jacob Parker.
Henley throws it back to Mark Ellis.
Scunthorpe have equalised against Kingsland Town. Maybe they did need James Rowe after all. Or actually, maybe not. Pratt under a little bit of pressure from Westendorf. He goes for the long ball towards O'Kane. Beaten to it. And Summerfield has to take over. Down the line he goes. Under pressure is Roddy.
Tom Scott tries to give it to
Pratt
Westendorf.
a bit loose on his touch. Tom Walker takes over. Touch from Walks. Got to be careful. He doesn't give the ball away because Oxford could be in here quickly on the counter. And
Westendorf. Just been fouled there by Blakeman.
It's a booking for Adam Blakeman as well.
Free kick just inside the Charlie half now for Oxford.
There's a little bit of respite for Oxford during 11 or 12 minutes ago, plus stoppage. I think there will be a fair few of them, but it feels like the game slightly has taken the sting out of it at the moment. But it only takes one more opportunity from a Chorley point of view to set up a seriously big finish. Substitute Westendorf tries to get on the end of the throw. Ibbetson chasing a lost cause, and just throw in to the visitors.
I don't think Chorley have really had the control of the game that would have hoped after that Craig Hewitt penalty. Henley wins the ball back, gives it to Tom Walker, good skill by the substitute.
Play
well
from
to keep
Walker
holding the ball here.
opens up
Walker in.
nicely. Oh, and it was so close to slipping in Craig Hewitt there, and Carvely's having his shirt pulled.
It's a good play here by
18
George
does well.
Burrows.
Picks out the
Tom
cross,
Scott
goes down
again. He
inside the
goes
area.
down.
Get up! Start the brilliant! Away!
Summerfield bringing it
Oxford
forward.
City physio says, let us go over and help him, but referee uninterested. It's not a head injury, so the play will continue as things stand.
Pratt gives it to Blakeman on the left-hand side.
Would be controversial in some circumstances if Chorley could get a goal in this passage of play. And Milan Lalkovic is being readied here.
Still down here. Tom Scott holding his ankle.
And Worksop have got a penalty away at Fylde. Scoreline there is currently 2 apiece. Is it Mike Carvely who's going to come off for Milan Lalkovic? I'm not too sure. He's walking over gingerly. I think it is. Yeah, confirmation of the change.
Tom Scott's back to his feet.
Still unable to continue here, Tom Scott.
There'll be a
The
lot of
Oxford
time
physio
added
looks
on
in
at the
absolutely
end.
no hurry to get off the field.
Player resuming with Adam Henley throw.
It's all better now. Magic, it's magic. Lazarus. Anyway, play continues here at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium. A first touch for Milan Lalkovic. Finds Hewitt. Again, second now. Lalkovic, inside he goes, finds a bit of space for George Pratt on halfway. Deepest player for Chorley is Tom Scott back on the field with certainly a stiff reception. Back post is Milan Lalkovic is there. Digs out the cross, it's a good one. O'Kane heads it. Looks like it may have hit a hand. No penalty, says referee Churchill.
It's Tom Walker now on the right-hand side with the ball in his hands. Throws it to Adam Blakeman. Back to Tom Walker. Cross is blocked. Roddy's
Chance
now
here
running
for
forward. The
Oxford.
ball
If they
it
get it
bounces
right,
over
they
his head.
can't just yet. Ewan Clark leaves it and they give the ball away after all that, and then surely, excuse me, under a bit of pressure themselves. Walker on halfway finds Pratt.
Walfridge. Into Summerfield. Spreads the play to Adam Henley on the right-hand side. Still back to Summerfield. It goes back to George Pratt.
Surely the clock is ticking. 84
Mark
minutes
Ellis
gone
playing
here.
as
Still
a
Oxford
second
City 2,
striker here.
Chorley 3. Sorry, Chorley 2, Oxford City 3, I beg your pardon. Ibbotson, good play with Walker. Down the left-hand side he goes to find Hewitt. Chorley find Lalkovic into Walker again. Quick give and goes here from the Magpies. Hewitt. Blakeman's there, plays it into Lalkovic. Getting in each other's way a little bit. Oh, and Hewitt gives the ball away, and Oxford just decide to thump it anywhere. Irwin, Pratt, Chorley in the ascendancy again here. Blakeman. Oxford defending
Lalkovic.
valiantly at the moment. Gives the free kick against Milan Lalkovic when Milan Lalkovic was clipped and goes down. Definitely no diving involved there because we could see the contact, but Scunthorpe United have turned it around. It's Scunthorpe 3, Kings Lynn Town 2.
Forward it goes. It's headed back by Mark Ellis. Ashby just looking it forward again. Pratt heads it towards Blakeman. Blakeman heads it down.
Summerfield just punts it one long for Ibbotson to try and get under. Can't. Lalkovic. And it's just both teams at the minute are just... It's almost like they're hitting the ball up against each other over and over again. Pratt, good header. Walker, up he gets, finds Ibbotson. All on his own at the minute. Hewitt now comes to join him. Does well, wins his side a throw. Radcliffe have got their fourth against Kidderminster Harriers, who are down to 10. Ellis finds Walker under a lot of pressure, but keeps going. Walker into Summerfield. Tries to find O'Kane, Summerfield, and again Oxford will just try and have a reprieve, clear the danger. Blakeman coming again through the middle, finds Hewitt, opens his body, under pressure, does well, beats 2, beats 3, plays it into Mark Ellis.
Deep ball by Mark Ellis. Lalkovic's shoulder from behind.
Milan Lalkovic calling for a penalty, and no penalty in the eyes of referee Jack Churchill.
More of a coming together than anything else there, I think.
Six 0 to Telford.
Headed by Pratt.
Harry Ibbotson trying to get on the end of it. Defended well at this moment by Oxford, who again.
It's bundled over there by Westendorf.
Good play from Henley. Does really well under the press from Jacob Roddy. Chorley continuing to try and roll the dice here. Summerfield on halfway. Looking to find options left and right. Goes right to Tom Walker. Pratty finds Taylor O'Kane. What a touch from him, by the way. He's fished it right into him, and Taylor's taking it down brilliantly. Lalkovic now. Chorley again, trying to drive forward and create something. Digs out the cross towards Ibbotson. I think it's a Chorley corner. No, it's not. Another change for the visitors.
Campson Sturridge is going to make way here for Byron Wilson. More defensive change.
Yeah, because Campton Sturridge, he's played like a right wing back, but he's known for being a striker. He was a striker at Banbury, he was a striker at Hereford, but he's played that defensive role really well, to be fair, this afternoon. Because of Daniel, and again, about a minute left of the 90-plus stoppage, and I think, Ewan, I could be wrong here, but I think it could easily be 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah, just going off injuries alone in the second half. It's got to be quite a few minutes added on, you'd think.
A lot of stoppages, head injuries. Tom Scott was down for a good 3 or 4 minutes. You have to wonder.
Summerfield gives it to Mark Ellis.
Ellis on halfway, still tense very much in here in Victory Park Stadium. The ball's over towards Craig Hewitt. Newly introduced Byron Wilson's there. Lalkovic, Blakeman, maybe first time, takes a touch instead. Crosses it this time, it's deep, it's looped, it's towards O'Kane. Henley chests it, still going Adam Henley. It's across the box. It's a goal from Adam Henley! Believable finish from Henners! Chorley 3, Oxford City 3, and now that is a finish and a half. Ewan, talk us through that one.
What a finish that is from the fullback. Firstly, great switch to the play there by Mark Ellis to Craig Hewitt. Hewitt plays it back to Blakeman. Blakeman with a deep cross into the box. Touchdown by Henley, and he absolutely rifles it across goal into the bottom left corner. Chorley a level, and can they find a winner?
What a goal from Adam Henley.
Shout there is 7 added minutes as well.
Well, Ewan, we said about a frenetic finish. Well, we've got 7 minutes. Let's see.
Lalkovic. Clip forward towards him. It's headed away. It's cleared further. Mark Ellis gives it to Henley. Henley's got to be careful here. He's done well to keep the ball. Keep back to Irwin, who punts it forward. Press! Ibbotson looking to put Sam Lewis under pressure. It's cleared out for a Chorley throw-in. Halfway into Oxford's half.
Luke Summerfield's been awarded the man of the match. And I think Ewan, he's been brilliant in that second half.
Majority of the team has been a much better performance than what we saw in the opening 45. Adam Blakeman now going to try and throw it into the box once again.
Ole. Blakeman as it was against Macclesfield. The long throws in, up by Mark Ellis. It's the box. Taylor O'Kane heads it. Oxford haven't cleared it yet. George Pratt's up. Still not clear. Pratt is trying to get in there and win the ball back, but they've got to be careful here. Oxford could be through, and I thought Pratt had won the ball there, but the referee Churchill's gone back and signalled for a free kick. Chester equalised late on against Morecambe. That'll go to a replay on Tuesday night. 3 of the 7 played at the moment. Chorley still looking to try and complete what would be an unbelievable comeback of the highest order. Pratt heads it only as far as Ashby. Back to Pratt. Heads it this time towards Hewitt. Under pressure from Wilson.
It's headed out for a Chorley throw. Blakeman throws it back to Pratt.
Chorley again, about 3.5 minutes. May get a bit of time as well because of the goal, but the game is on a knife edge. It's as tense as anything.
Summerfield looking for Henley.
What a ball from Summers. Heads it onto Henners. Taylor O'Kane's come in, and Chorley, I think, yeah, they are. Corner to Chorley. The 4th minute of stoppage time.
Big Blakeman on the in-swinger on the right-hand side. And it goes from Blakeman. It's headed behind.
I can't see. It's going to be another one.
Another corner, this time from the left.
Corner, the outswinger of Blakeman. Hewitt told to get in the box. Blakeman lofts it in, front post, still there, inside the box, and Oxford will try and get it clear. They're trying to get the bodies forward. Henley goes back to Matt Irwin. Radcliffe actually finished. Kidderminster the Harriers 1, Radcliffe 5. Goals going in everywhere. Goals here, 4-0 to Curzon away at Marine. And here it's still Chorley 3, Oxford 3. 2 minutes left of the stoppage time to play as Milan Lalkovic has done brilliantly somehow to win the ball there and keep it. Oxford will lump it long. And Matt Irwin's got to be careful. Sun, like you say, right in his eyes. Pratt, Summerfield, no pressure on him just yet.
Okay, long ball, looking for Mark Ellis. Good header away though by Johnson. Scott's on the ball here. Kane with a good challenge.
Taylor O'Kane. That's brilliant from Taylor O'Kane to win Chorley a throw. He's going to try and take it as well. Summerfield. O'Kane goes back to Irwin. Minute and a half left to play. One last roll of the dice for Chorley, perhaps. As I said it against Macclesfield a couple of weeks ago. Summerfield finds O'Kane down the right-hand side. Tom Walker, first touch from him is loose, and O'Kane has to be careful in Oxford now.
Tom Scott,
whether they go for the corner or whether they go towards goal. Tom Scott on the left, seeking a hat-trick. He's going to go for goal. He goes for it. Oh, my God, that was not far away at all. That really wasn't far away, was it, Ewan? It was dipping. It was, you could see it just sat up nicely for him.
Just over the top of the crossbar from the Oxford number 15.
Summerfield. The last chance you feel for Chorley to get something, get the 3 points if they can. Headed up in the air from Oxford. O'Kane battles in for it. Ellis is going to put his body on the line, does brilliantly, wins it, drives forward for Chorley. He's got options left and right, crosses it towards the area. Ibbotson flicks it up. Still going, Blakeman. And the referee's given a free kick against Chorley and has probably killed it.
More of a high foot from Milan Lalkovic than anything else there. And that could be that.
Well, catch your breath, Ewan. Chorley 3, Oxford 3, probably the last kick of the game. This, the referee, just about ready to blow.
Forward it goes.
Not where near his watch just yet. Maybe, just maybe one more chance for Chorley. The play goes on. Summerfield on halfway. Goes wide towards Adam Henley. He's driving forward for Chorley. One last chance for Andy Priest's side. Can they win it? At the death, Summerfield digs out the cross. Headed up but not away. Hewitt. I think that will be it. That will be it. The points are shared this afternoon. Chorley's unbeaten run continues. That extends to 20 games at home. Still haven't been beaten since November 2024. But Ewan picked the bones out of that one.
Well, after a disappointing first half display, you have to say they showed real fight and courage in the second half to get back into the game. Got an early goal back, and despite being pegged again, scoring another 2 goals to keep that unbeaten run going, as you say, at home to 20 games now. There are so many positives that you can take from that second half. Least of all, the fight that the players show.
Yeah, does it feel like 2 points dropped? Maybe in the long run, yeah, but you've got to think you keep the unbeaten run going, you keep a little bit of momentum going. Obviously, 2-0 down at the break. You think, how are we going to get out of this? It goes to 3-1. And then, of course, late drama. Chorley just couldn't get winning goal at the end. But from me, Pete and Ewan, we'll be back next weekend when the Magpies take on Buxton. Thanks for everyone for listening in. Have a great weekend. That's all for